Manchester United fans, stop what you're doing, because a move that nobody thought would happen this quickly has just exploded into reality, and it could completely change the future of Manchester United's midfield. The Red Devils have officially pulled off one of the biggest transfers of the summer, securing Portuguese sensation MATEUS FERNANDES in a blockbuster deal worth a staggering £85 million. And make no mistake, this isn't just another signing. This is a statement. This is Manchester United telling the football world that they're done waiting, done rebuilding slowly, and ready to compete again. After weeks of rumors, negotiations, and uncertainty, the deal is finally complete. The 21-year-old midfielder has signed a long-term contract at Old Trafford, becoming one of the most expensive and important additions of the Michael Carrick era. But what's even more fascinating is how United managed to pull this off. Because not long ago, several European giants were circling Fernandes. Real Madrid were watching closely. Top clubs across Europe saw him as one of the most complete young midfielders available. Yet, somehow, Manchester United won the race. And that's where this story gets really interesting. Carrick had one mission this summer: completely transform his midfield. The departure of Casemiro left a massive hole at the heart of the team. United needed someone younger, faster, more dynamic, and capable of controlling games at the highest level. They didn't just want a replacement, they wanted the future. And in their eyes, MATEUS FERNANDES was exactly that player. The Portuguese star has built a reputation for doing everything modern football demands from a midfielder. He can break up attacks, he can win the ball back, he can escape pressure, and most importantly, he can drive his team forward when the game is hanging in the balance. Even during a difficult season at West Ham, Fernandes consistently stood out as one of the brightest performers on the pitch. While the team around him struggled, his numbers told a completely different story. Tackles, ball recoveries, progressive passes, forward carries, he ranked among the best. That's why Carrick pushed so hard to bring him to Old Trafford. But this deal wasn't only about football, it was also about timing. Following West Ham's relegation, the London club found itself in a difficult financial situation. Suddenly, the club's negotiating power weakened, and United saw an opportunity. Jason Wilcox and the recruitment team moved quickly. They understood the situation, they knew West Ham needed money, and they used that leverage to finally get the deal over the line. The result? An £85 million agreement that United believe could become one of the smartest investments of the decade. And if that wasn't exciting enough for supporters, there's another reason fans are already dreaming. Because Fernandes won't be arriving alone. Earlier this summer, United also completed a deal for Brazilian midfielder Ederson. Now imagine that partnership. Two young, athletic, technically gifted midfielders entering their prime years together. The potential is frightening. Many supporters already believe this could become the foundation of Manchester United's midfield for the next decade. And honestly, it's hard to blame them. For years, United fans have been desperate to see a clear footballing vision, a plan, an identity, a direction. Now, for the first time in a long time, that vision appears to be taking shape. What's perhaps most impressive is how decisive United have been throughout the process. At one stage, the club spent significant time monitoring Nottingham Forest midfielder Elliot Anderson. But when Manchester City appeared to gain the upper hand in that race, United didn't waste weeks chasing a lost cause. They pivoted immediately. They identified Fernandes as the priority, and they got the deal done. That's the kind of ruthless decision-making fans had been begging to see. Meanwhile, Fernandes himself is reportedly thrilled with the move. Sources suggest that from the beginning, Old Trafford was always his preferred destination. After experiencing the disappointment of relegation with West Ham, he now gets the opportunity to become part of what many inside the club hope is a new Manchester United revolution under Carrick. The midfielder is said to be eager to begin pre-season, meet his new teammates, and start proving why United invested so heavily in him. And now that the deal is officially completed, one thing is becoming crystal clear. Manchester United aren't waiting around this summer. They're not sitting back and watching rivals strengthen. They're making moves, big moves. With Ederson already secured and MATEUS FERNANDES now officially through the door, Carrick is rapidly assembling the core of a completely new-look midfield. The foundations are being laid, the rebuild is accelerating, and the rest of the Premier League is starting to pay attention. The question now is simple. Could MATEUS FERNANDES be the signing that finally helps bring Manchester United back to the top? Because if he delivers on his enormous potential, Old Trafford may have just landed its next midfield superstar.